Mature content warning. This computer software contains content that may be unsuitable for some players, including depictions of violence, sexual conduct, abuse, rape, mental illness, murder, discriminatory language, and suicide. This work does not in any way endorse or affirm criminal acts or violations of human rights. By continuing beyond this point, the user agrees he or she or they acknowledge the above, does not find such content described above offensive nor obscene, and is requesting this content as in a good mental health. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Korvan. If you're new here, I usually a streamer on Twitch, but today we are back with a series that I really like that have been skipped for a week or two, I don't quite remember. Hashihime of the Old Book Town. And today, for you old viewers out there, you notice that I'm in my old model, like my first model, because I have a winter outfit on this one, and I'm just feeling Christmas. It's not December yet, but I'm feeling Christmas, so you know, here we are. Okay, you know what? Without further ado, let me just get into the game, shall we? It wasn't like we planned it or anything, but if I happened to go to the cafe, Kawase would already be there. The opposite had happened before too. Although they may have meant that we actually did have a lot of free time. Zebo? I miss their voices. Minakami suddenly touched his head as if he had just realized something was off. Wow, I didn't expect Minakami to be clumsy? Zebo? I don't know why, but Kawase, the way he's talking, I love it. Wow, thanks, Kawase. Just reminded of how nice you are. Gee, Minakami, and I thought you had my back, bro. I thought you had my back. I know, right? I mentioned it before, but Minakami was an avid reader. He probably focused on his reading more than anything else. The most amazing thing about him was how once something captured his attention, he became blind to everything else around him. I don't think that's something to be proud of, but sure, go off. You could grab him by the shoulder and shake him, but unless his book got closed at some point, you wouldn't stop reading. There was also time he could continue holding a conversation as he read. Night Soil Man, what's that? A compost merchant that collect discarded human waste? Discarded human waste. Okay, to sell to farmers as fertilizer. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, unlike you, Kawase, we are not born with a silver spoon, okay? Compared to Kawase's, Minakami's uniform was slightly faded. There was a difference between high-graded nori and cheap yellow-tinted nori, but, well, in the end, they tasted the same. Tamamori, are you saying they taste the same? Is it Kawase Minakami? Hello! Kawase put his cap on and nori-like mantle. This is our first time seeing him with this coat and cap. He looks dashing, but your attitude still ain't it, bitch. You are not top in line. Kawase. Oh my god. Honestly, is it just me? Is it just me? Am I too lewd? I keep reading between the lines that I should not read between the lines. Also, are you bragging?
また意地悪なことを。それじゃあね、Minakamiにとことん甘やかされるといいよ。
Oh, I will, babe. I will. Kawase opened his umbrella and left in a hurry. Why had he even come? Just to rip up my manuscript.
Kawaseの批評はどうなったんだ？別に何も、なんてことはない。そうか。ひどく言われたんだな。
Minakami seemed to have figured it out. He probably guessed it earlier. I glanced at him hopefully, but he didn't seem to be looking over my manuscript.
やっぱりこの原稿持ち帰ってもいいか？構わないが、講義の合間に出てきたんだ。すぐに戻らないと。
Take it anywhere you want, Minakami.
夜の活動には空いてるのか？
Yeah, our date, bitch. もちろん。
ならいいのだ。それまで俺の代わりになりそうなものを持ってきたんだ。
He handed me 5 reference books.
おい、そう不機嫌な顔をするな。これは英文小説だから意味がわかれば楽しめると思うぞ。
Gee, thanks. Giving me books that I can't read? Love it.
そうでもなさそうだな。
うるさい。急いでるならさっさと行け。
さっさと行け。
ごめん、そうするよ。
Bye bye. Minakami smiled again and left. He was normally calm and easygoing, but today he seemed pretty busy. Of course, that was dangerous, since he was prone to ignoring his surroundings. Come to think of it, something like that had happened a long time ago. He had been walking aimlessly on his way back home from school while reading one of my manuscripts, so I was escorting him. Kawase had looked at us coldly and asked, 何してんの? But if I hadn't been there, Minakami could have been attacked by a wild boar or fallen into a rice paddy. Anyway, whenever Minakami was focused on something with all his heart, bad things happened. I immediately went after him. Yeah, bro. Minakami! Ship him.
どうした?
Dosta. Minakami raised his voice a little, even though he was worried about people staring. Oh my god, we're escorting our bae. Yes. That is true. At least close the shop beforehand, babe. No, you shouldn't do that. People are gonna steal your books, bro. Oh, he closed it. Good job. I closed the shop doors. Minakami turned towards me, amazed, then he slowly approached me. He looks great. Look at him. He looks like a freaking nobleman, doesn't he? Oh, our umbrella is blue. It's pretty. I'm pretty. Well, Tamamori, but... There was a long silence. I knew the words Minakami was weak to. Using it to our advantage. Love it. Stan. End up accompanying Minakami and walking down the Hakusan street. Man, you remembered it? Good for you, babe. Is that a compliment? What's a confeito? Confeito, a Japanese sugar candy that often has sharp or jagged edges. Name comes from the Portuguese word confeito. Oh, good to know. Little fun fact there. Oh, Minakami looks really good there. Love it. Look at them side by side, guys. Come on. It was an everyday thing, but I could never really understand Minakami's critiques. Same here, bro, and I thought I was the only one. Perhaps because he was the son of a brewer, he had a sensitive tongue, and he often compared my stories to flavors and cooking. Bro, I cook, but even I don't understand. If you understand what Minakami said, please tell me down below. There were always impressions I didn't quite understand, but I could at least tell that he liked me. Is it the story that he liked? Or you? Ah!
お前は黙って聞いてくれるのだな。
Guess so.
黙って聞かずにはいられないよ。お前の話はいつも面白い。
Oh, we love a listener, man. Look at Minakami scoring points here. Hello, sir.
だが、川瀬はその原稿を破り捨てたぞ。
Kawase. Minakami didn't expect that. Minakami turned around when I stopped. We had reached Suido Bridge before I knew it. Oh, time flies so fast when I'm with Minakami.
ありえない。
Arienai.
なんてことを。
I like how he said Arienai. Oh, hello, sir. Okay.
いいのだ。どうせ猫も好かん。犬も好かんだろ。どっちだっていいだろう。雑食は雑食だ。
First of all, a cat is a carnivore. I would know.
それもそうだな。だが、畜生もつかないものを吸いてる俺は一体何なんだろうな。
That you are the best, babe. You are the best.
よっぽどの変人だ。
Tamamori? Well, Minakami likes that, I guess. Sure. But that's what friends are, I guess. We insult each other and love it. Minakami was a nice guy. I always thought Kawase and I were total opposite, but even Minakami and I were completely different people. I'm pretty sure a lot of people cannot relate to Minakami. If Kawase and I were duking it out in Ashura domain, then Minakami was looking down on us from the Deva domain. I don't know why I stopped reading there. Brain just farted. Minakami laughed as he left. With no intention of saying anything else, I also turned around. What a weird goodbye. Then again, remembered, Minakami don't say goodbyes. Why? Why did my heart race at every step I took away from him? Ah! I love him. I immediately turned back around. Suido Bridge was there as usual, but Minakami had already disappeared into the crowd. It's okay, we have a date with him, Tamamori. We're gonna see him soon. From there, I rode the streetcar. Even if I went back to the shop, the only customer would be that guy with the eye patch. Oh, Tamamori. Don't be like Tamamori. Be responsible, especially because the shopkeeper is so freaking nice. Come on. I didn't even notice the rain. I figured that why wouldn't work, but there were plenty of excuses I could make so the shopkeeper would forgive me. Wow, Tamamori. You are sometimes a dick. I went away past Jinbocho and Wambachito and got off at Kanda Bridge. Really? You left off work. Got worried about Minakami. Just to see Kawase again, Bridge. You know, at this point, aren't you a masochist? No shame, no shame. We stand, but come on, why Kawase? Why him? I saw Kawase's head through the window. I came in and sat across him without waiting for a server. Kawase's face twitched as he closed his book. Even Kawase is confused. Wow, insightful. Kawase tossed it at me, annoyed. He wasn't treating it like something he borrowed. It's in English. Oh, did you hear his English? Okay, that was pretty sexy.
それなら私も読んだぞ。
Are you sure about that? I looked through it again, but I couldn't understand the English writing after all.
ほんとバカだね君。ページをめくるのは左からでしょ。
Oh, come on. Come on, Tamamori.
えあ、わかってる。ただぼーっとしていただけだ。
Sure.
君に勉強を教えるのは浅い皿に水を注ぐようなものだね。
Okay, that's pretty funny.
意味がわからん。
Really? You don't understand that? It's in Japan.
今まさに水がこぼれたよ。わからん。というか、私はこんなくだらないことを問答しに来たのではない。
I put the book on the tabletop and pushed it towards Kawase.
稲上のことだ。最近のあいつおかしいと思わないか？
Okashito Guess.
おかしい。
Okashi.
今日もそうだ。さっき来て、さっき帰った。大型講義でもあるんでしょ。構ってくれないからってすねる。
Kawase is like that friend that's like giving relationship advices here, huh?
すねてなどいない。講義があるとは確かに言っていたが、いつものあいつなら講義をすっぽかしてまで私の原稿を読むはずなのに。
Tamamori is acting like a clingy girlfriend here. I mean, it's fine.
あいつ、一体何考えて。だから、いいせの違和感を感じるのだ。君の方がおかしいっていう考えはないの。なんだろうって、君をバカにしたいところだけど、あいつがおかしいのはずっと前からだよ。
Why?
久しぶりなんて嘘だ。俺は帝大で何度も水上を見かけてるよ。あいつだって俺を見かけてるからね。
Internal drama. Yes, we live for the drama.
なのに久しぶり。あいつ、俺を避けてるんだ。
Dun dun dun! Okay. Kawase lit a fresh match. Cigarette smoke gently drifted about. I'm guessing this cafe is like not smoking free, the opposite of smoking free. I brushed it away with my hand as I questioned Kawase.
避ける？お前を？
Sakeru? Omae wo? This is a great way to learn Japanese, don't you think?
この前閲覧室で奴を見つけたんだ。けど、俺が本を選んで戻ってくるまでの間に、奴がいなくなっていた。
Is that being avoidant? Maybe he's just an introvert. Then again, they're friends. I don't know.
どういうことだ？
どういうとこだ？
俺に話しかけられると思って逃げたんでしょ。
Aren't you just like coming up to your own conclusion, babe, here? The more I heard, the less I understood. It wasn't in Minakami's personality to dislike anyone. No matter how much of a brute Kawase was, I didn't think Minakami would do something so blatant.
さっき問い詰めてやればよかったな。そんな野蛮なことするわけないでしょ。だからここまで引いてやったのに。
Kawase let out a smoke-filled sigh. I can't believe he actually had a conversation with Minakami with that on his mind.
だがな。お前はいつからそう思っていたんだ？帝大に受かってからかな。
That's a long time. Is it like 2 years? Is it 2 years? Man, my memory does not work well.
1年も前だか？
A year. Okay, not that long. He was a familiar face from the same village. They had even spent time together naked, and he still avoided Kawase? Maybe he has his reasons. Kawase's a bitch. I mean, I have reasons for avoiding him. I pulled the ticket out from my pocket and scooted towards Kawase.
震える悪魔。最上位するのか。よかったね。
よかったね。
夜、東洋記念まで港と待ち合わせしている。お前も来い。
I thought it was a day. Don't turn wheel. Come on.
俺は遠慮するよ。 怪奇映画なんて興味ない。
Are you afraid, Kawase? Didn't expect you to be afraid of horror films.
幽霊島を読んでいるくせに何を言う。
だから知り合いの知り合いに押し付けられただけだ。ちょうど今読み終わったところだけど。
貴様、ルイコの良さもわからんのか。
俺が読んだのは原作。アリス・ノリエル・ウィリアムソンの方だ。ルイコの方が読む気もしない。
I don't know why, but Kawase reading English is sexy as hell. Alice Muriel Williamson. Sure.
ちょっと待て。幽霊島の原作はファントムタワー。ちはベンリスンのはずだ。
ルイコは嘘をついたんだろう。
Dun dun dun.
嘘？
幽霊島は連載ものだから、完結した原作によってネタバレされないように配慮したんだろう。
I'm confused.
そうだとしてもだ。なぜ完結した今も原作者を公にしないのだろう。
さあ、この功績を自分のものだけにしたいんじゃないか。
Well, the law wasn't as strict before, you know?
ゲスな勘繰りだな。
I just noticed that the eyebrows really just give a lot of emotions, huh? Like I would say, other than his eyebrows, nothing changed, but it looks like a whole new expression, doesn't it?
君だったらそうしそうだと思って。
That is amazing. Whoever the artist is, bro. Look at that, his mouth changed. I'm sorry. I'm an art person, so I'm gushing over art a lot.
失礼な。いやしかしお前の知り合いの知り合いってやつはなかなか知見のある男なのだな。
I didn't even know what was rude because I don't remember what he said. I was too focusing on his face. Oh god. Is this what that waitress felt? I don't know.
巷で幽霊島の原作はどこにあるかと騒がれている中で正解を見つけるとは。
Sure.
けど本当のところはどうなんだろうね。俺はルイコの方を読んでいないから。
なら私と照合すればいい。
じゃあどこから答え合わせをしようか。
舞台はイギリス。
イギリス。イギリス。How does he read that? I don't know.
イギリス。
イギリス。
主人公はマルベ・ドークロー。
テレンス・ダークムア。
Terrence Darkmore. How you say Darkmore there? Sexy as hell.
そう、もうこの時点で違う。
I think it's normal for translation, no? I think. I don't know.
はあ？日本人向けに主人公の名前変えるなんてよくあることでしょ。
Then again, people don't change like Sherlock Holmes and everyone. But maybe because it's a popular story. I don't know.
そうか。じゃあ、怪美人として登場した女の名前は？
怪美人。
ホープ。
Hope.
って名前を比べても無意味だって言ってるだろう。
怪しい医者の名前は？
ポール・レベル。だからあのね。
だからあのね。Sexy! Bitch. I love him. Not really. Fuck you, I was like. But being with him is like so. Like that candy nano nano. Also, I love that Kawase, even though, like, you know, he's like judging what Tamamori said, he still answers anyway, you know?
そこは一緒なんだな。
そんなことより物語の顛末を照合した方が手っ取りば。
Sorry.
怪美人の正体は松谷秀子でも和田お夏でもなく丸部春子で。
ダークムアのいとこだった。
Darkmoor. I really like how he said Darkmoor. Ooh, the beautiful, mysterious woman's true identity, which was always in question, seemed to be the same. Definitely. But most importantly, there were the main characters, Darkmoor and Dokuro. Even the pronunciation was similar.
ああ、そうか。
そうか。
ルイコがこれを公にしなかったのは、利権や功績も関係なしに、この物語を自分だけのものにしたかったからなのかもしれない。
That's called plagiarism, honey. What do you mean? Nothing to do with rights or taking credit. What do you mean? Same, Kawase. Same thing, because it was a translation. I would definitely... Don't! Dang! Don't! If I had been the first person to read A Woman in Grey, I would have made made sure no one found out about the original story. So my voice keeps clipping, and I don't know why. So this is a voiceover, but I think it's my cat sitting on the mic. Now I understand why you and Kawase are friends, and why is Minakami such an weirdo, but also an angel. If they were concerned about the rights or credits, they would have attached the name of the original author in the first place, even if it was fake. I guess so, but also no, don't do that. That just makes you like,
oh yeah, I read like this obscure story. Like you don't know about it. You can't find the author because it was not obscure, but I know it, and here, it's translated.
It's just basically you're being a bitch. Don't do that. The truly stingy, worst kind of writers were those who plagiarized and never mentioned the original author's name at all. It does not matter. You giving a fake name to the author is still bad. It's still plagiarism. What are you talking about?
私はますます素直でけなげなルイコが好きだ。
I think Tamamori is just being biased.
何が素直でどこがけなげなの？
Alright.
だいたい世に出してる時点でもう自分のものではないでしょ。
Kawase took a long drag from his cigarette. Once it outburned all the way to his mouth, he puffed a huge gust of smoke.
で、ルイコがどうとか今はどうでもいいのだ。今日の夜、3人で活動写真に行こう。さすれば、あいつのぎこちなさも。
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
何を笑う？
It was an awfully chilling smile. At any rate, I could tell he was not interested. I put the ticket away, but he smiled even wider.
だから何なのだ？
True. I mean, like, if Kawase was smiling at me chillingly, bitch, you know something is up.
Minakami は君のことが好きなんだよ。
He spoiled the tea! How dare you? You should have known it, like, secretly. But then again, Tamamori is kind of starting to like Minakami too, don't you think? Dumps.
Huh?
Huh? That acting was great.
だから俺と君が一緒にいるの思わしくないんじゃないかな。
Was he annoyed? Then again, we don't know Minakami that much to be able to know when he's annoyed or not.
意味がわからん。
意味がわからん。
物好きだね。
I mean, he's not wrong. Kawase was giving me the creeps.
自分が避けられる理由を真面目に考えろ、カーセイ。
真面目に考えてこの結果だよ。Minakami は俺に嫉妬してる。残念な男だってね。
残念な男だね。True. Why? I mean, I could understand you're being jealous of Kawase, but I don't know. The whole thing's just,
それは結果ではなく悪口だ。だが、
悪口。It would be funny if I turned the joke around on him.
お前だって人のことを言えるのか？
I said, motioning past Kawase with my chin. Hi. In front of the counter were 3 waitresses huddled together and squealing. Oh, the girl that got her hair pulled and coffee thrown all over her and still... Of course, that waitress with the handkerchief was in the middle. To be honest, they were all cute. Adorable, even. Anyone would be crazy to be adored by those young ladies and not make a move on them.
あんな小娘、興味ないね。
Because I'm interested in you.
下心は少しもないのか？
しょんべん臭い手は嫌いだ。
Sure. Same. What is that excuse? Oh yeah, it's so funny. How can I put it? Kawase was over the top. The remarks he spat out were always sarcastic. I wasn't the only one who felt that way either. At the cafe, he would wipe his spoon with a napkin over and over again, but the worst was when he asked who had prepared his food. Honestly, it made me want to scare the hell out of Kawase at least once. Maybe he's just a bit misophobe, you know?
私は便所の後、手を洗わない。
That is so nasty. Don't say that. Wash your hands, kids.
鼻もほじるし、頭がかゆければボリボリと素手でかく。お前はそんな原稿に触れてきたのだ。
How can you scratch your head without using your hands? Like with a pen, I guess? But... Other, just scratch your head, man. Confusing. I really went to touch Kawase's hand. Hi. When I did, he suddenly grabbed me and brought his lips closer to the back of my head. Excuse me, sir. No, we are not shipping them.
君は特別だ。
Stop it. Get some help.
とでも言うと思った。
Oh, that makes it even sexier, not gonna lie. I love it.
Get some help.
Right when I thought he was going to touch his lips to my hand, he made a sound in his throat and spat on it. If you were that girl, the waitress girl, she would lick that shit up, bitch. Kisama! Honestly, he's probably not lying, Tamamori.
君の原稿を読んだ後もちゃんと手は洗ってるよ。ふやけるまでね。
Until they're raw.
潔癖症もそこまで来ると人間不信だな。
君みたいな不潔な人間がいるから嫌でもこうなる。
I mean, I understand, but also, really, bro? Really? God. The special thing that was something else.
信じられるのは自分だけ。あ？
Huh?
それは語弊がある。
その通りだろ。どうせお前が触れられるのは花沢くらいか？
Ooh, who is this Hanazawa?
花沢って。ああ。
Ah, sexy.
あ、
どうしたのいきなり。アホみたいな声出して。
Like, it's really hard for me not to like him. Come on. My gut clip. Well, it's obvious that it's my cat. Will be proven by the next audio that will come. But basically, I said that Kawase is funny, so it's hard not to like him. Okay, babe, thanks. Something had suddenly occurred to me. Hanazawa's story. Get to know this guy. But before I get to that, I think I'll introduce you to him. There was one more friend we all had in common, Hanazawa. He was 3 years older than us, so he would silently guard our unruly and rambunctious group. If Hanazawa said something, even that animal Kawase would obediently listen. Even now, Kawase would lower his eyes if he heard Hanazawa's name. Hanazawa, who was the first of us to graduate from middle school, left Aizu as a boy to enroll in a military academy. We hadn't seen it or heard from him in 8 years.
もしかしたらMinakamiのやつ、昨日花沢に会ってたのかもしれない。
え？
旧友に会いに行くと言っていた。
いや、それはないよ。
それはないよ。Jealous! Oh, so Kawase liked Hanazawa, Hanazawa liked Minakami, Minakami liked Tamamori, Tamamori liked Kawase. That is the story now. We are gonna stick to that.
きっとそうだ。私たち以外の旧友なんて花沢しかないだろ
う。嘘でもついたのか。
True, but I don't think Minakami is that kind of guy, right?
嘘？
嘘? For some reasons, Kawase's smile suddenly widened.
例えば女に会うとか。その女は本当にただの知人で、君に嫉妬させたくないから。
Why would I be jealous? The one who likes it was Minakami.
だからさっきから嫉妬とか女とか何なのだ。私はMinakamiにそういう意味で好かれているとは思っていない。
And I also didn't think Minakami had met some women. Kawase's mouth got even wider.
鈍感にも程があるだろ君。それともただ単に認めたくないだけかな。
Honestly, playing this game in the earphone is not good for me because all this VAs. Oh god, I love voice actors.
何？
Nani?
だってよく考えてみなよ。いくら病的な愛称家だってつまらない話を手放して喜べるわけないだろう。美食家が美食しか食わないようにね。
Well, maybe he just enjoys reading. Doesn't mean he have to like every book, you know?
何が言いたいのだ？私はバカだからさっぱりわからん。
Me, I love him.
だからさっきも言ったけど、Minakamiは君が好きなんだよ。君がクソみたいな小説を書こうと適当に喜べば、君の機嫌を取れると思っている。
Okay, I think you're just being rude right now. Maybe my story isn't as shit as you think, Kawase. Maybe you do have poor taste. Or, you know, my story is just not your cup of tea, which is fine. It's fine. Jeez.
意味がわからん。
Okay, Tamamori, how can you not understand that though?
愚鈍だね。
Good on the name.
奴が君を褒めるのはおべっかだと言いたいんだ。
Bitch.
おべっか？
Oh, Becca.
Minakamiは君を喜ばせるために君の原稿を楽しむふりをしていたということさ。
Man, Kawase, I think the scenario here is you're the one who's trying to, like, you know, tore us apart. Is that it, bitch?
だが待て、ならMinakamiは私のどこに惹かれたと言うんだ？
Really? Is that important, Tamamori? Same.
私の魅力は奇想天外な空想力でできていると思っている。しかしその魅力を否定するなら、Minakamiは一体私のどこに惹かれたというのだ？
Your face, your body, your ass? I don't know, babe. It could be physical.
それはそうだね。君にいいところなんて
Wow.
一つも何もないの。
Thanks. Kawase's serious face looked unusually perplexed when I realized he was making that expression because he was trying so hard to figure out what Minakami found so great about me. I felt like Kawase was looking at the face of a worthless idiot. Still, I never thought the first argument I'll ever win against Kawase would be over something like this. No matter how long I waited for his comeback, it didn't seem to be on its way. I honestly wish he would object, but I wouldn't be able to stand that either.
ともかくいい加減にしろ、カゼ。お前だって認めたくないだけだろ。
ちょっと黙っててよ。今必死に探してるんだから。玉森くんのいいところさ。
I love him. They're truly friends, you know? They're truly friends, because I would do this to my friends.
Minakamiがこっそり花沢と会っていることに嫉妬して、お前は事実無根を述べている。
なんだって？
なんだって
お前はMinakamiに嫉妬している。
ダンダンダン。
違う。撤回しろ。
違う。That was so sexy. Bitch.
めめしいな、お前も。
めめしいな、お前も。I love that. Oh, the intonations of these voice actors. Love it.
いい加減黙れよ、君。
Boy, did we have mud on our faces when we really realized neither of us had a leg left to stand on. We both fell silent. Then we looked up at the window and sighed.
暇だな。
Yeah.
こうも苛立つのは低気圧のせいだ。
いつまで続くんだろうね。
I like rains. Rains are nice, don't you agree, Binks? Because she's sleeping so cutely right now. Afterwards, Kawase left the cafe to go to his lecture at the Imperial University, and I was left to pass the time on my own. Whenever I was left alone like this, I would usually recall Kawase's oops, I didn't read that. Wait a minute, sorry. Stop, I didn't read that. Oh, we can replay the voice. Wait, I want to replay that voice then. Can we go up? Can I go up?
違う。撤回しろ。
Oh, it's not as good when it was actually on the time. Afterwards, Kawase left the cafe to go to his lecture at the Imperial University, and I was left to pass the time on my own. Whenever I was left alone like this, I would usually recall Kawase's annoying face and brood. Okay. But for once, the one on my mind was Minakami! Yes! Yes! Support, I support. Just who was the old friend he met up with yesterday? Could be Kawase. They could be planning something. We never know. This was Minakami, so I didn't think he would have plans to see a woman. He couldn't even look at Madame Oizumi directly in the eye. There was just no way. Therefore, the most probable person was Hanazawa. It could only be him. But if Minakami really had been going to meet up with him, why hadn't he told me anything about it? Okay, again, clingy girlfriend Tamamori. How cold. It made me sort of uncomfortable. The waitress suddenly brought up my omelette rice. Omurice! Oops, sorry. Omurice! I also want some omelette rice. That'll be so nice. With cheese? Bitch.
すみません。忘れてました。
Sumimasen. Why is this girl talking like that? Compared to how she was with Kawase, her attitude towards me was totally different. Stuffed my mouth with omelette rice as I stared out the window. What is it, bitch?
なんだ、まだいたのか。
Mada. And then I can't remember what he said.
あなたと帝大生さんって、一体どんな関係なんですか?
We're gay. Go home. I immediately knew what her intentions were.
友人だ。
じゃあ、どこにお住みか知ってます?
Oh, the stalking bitch. Honestly, again, if you are made as a guy, you'll be such a pretty boy. I'm gonna lie. Sorry. Or you know what? Even if you're a girl, cut your hair short, you look great, honey. I don't know. Don't you think?
知ってどうする?
カルスピお付けします。
Cosby. Really? Really? You're buying me for Cosby? She set the Cosby in her hand now with a clunk.
本郷3丁目に大きめの洋館があるだろう。わからなければ近所のやつに池田邸はどこですかと問えばすぐに教えてくれる。
Wow. I'm that cheap, huh? I'm that cheap.
そこにお住まいで?
家族の邸宅だ。知らぬ者はおらんだろうな。
He's rich. We know it already.
そうなんですか。家族の家なんて憧れる。女中さんとか執事とかさぞかしたくさん雇ってるんだろうな。
Yeah, you could work there. Go. Annoy him with your piss hands.
いや、一人だ。
一人だ。
家族の大きい邸宅にたったお一人?
ああ、わけあって今は一人で。
Do you think Kawase cleaned his house alone? I don't think so. Come on. Wait, what was I going on about? I emptied my glass in one gulp and gave it back to the waitress, then shoo her away with the back of my hand.
割に合わなくないですか? もっと詳しく聞かせてくださいよ。
I already told you his house. That's enough. Go away.
無理に言って奴に見つかるようなことはするなよ。私から言えるのはそれだけだ。
And that's a good advice, bitch.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Arigatou gozaimasu. I would slap this bitch. Honestly, Kawase, good thing you did what you know. It's still not good. But I also don't like this girl. The waitress said, leaving in a huff. She was definitely going to go Kawase's house. I didn't know what she would do when she got there, but it would be pretty funny if she ended up bothering him, so... Stan. Oh god. Still, what exactly did that waitress see in Kawase? There was what happened yesterday, and now she wanted to get even closer to him? What a freak. Agree. Haruhiko-san and the frogman suddenly appeared in front of me. Oh, here we go again.
ずいぶん長い昼休憩だな、玉森くん。
I know, right? Poor shopkeeper.
春彦さんとカエル男。
君はあの女給を気にしているようだな。
別に特別な気持ちはありません。確かに可愛い子だとは思っていましたが、ちょっと違和感を感じるというか。
A little Tamamori, a little. I think it's a lot of her, you know?
違和感
I looked at the waitress back.
あれ、カツラですよね。
She is a dude! Oh my god, I knew it when she looks better with short hair. Is she? You know what? I shouldn't judge. Sorry. Oh my god, did she just like cut her hair because like Kawase said like, yo, I think your look hair will better if yours was short. Should I just cut this off? Bitch, if she did that, girl. Love the energy, but girl.
カエル男、見てきなさい。
Really? And how is this gonna go? The frogman waddled closer to the waitress, and when he was right behind her, his eyes got even wider. Haruhiko-san and I both lowered our glasses, looked through the lens, and confirmed what the frogman saw. Okay, so this is how it works? Can we see it too? I can't see.
昨日カワセに掴まれたのを見ておかしいと思ったんです。
玉森くん、確かに彼女は2つの髪質を持っているようだ。何か事情がありそうだな。
Two different textures. The color, you mean? I don't know, I can't see it. But she was probably imagining it because, you know, it's Tamamori. It could be not real at all. But if she is disguising, like a guy is disguising as a waitress as a girl, I love that. Please do that, story. Please do that. The frogman returned at the moment, and Haruhiko-san and I both fixed our glasses.
不思議だ。
髪は女の命という。美しく保つふりをするのも大変だな。
I don't know. Because I'm a doll, I can't relate to that.
やはりそういうことですか。
Because Kawase said it was better short, isn't it? Love came from a woman's gallant efforts. Kawase telling her to cut it was just so sad. The waitress suddenly turned around, and I thought long hair was cuter than short. When I confirmed that with my... As soon as I was done with my omelette rice, I wouldn't have any more business here.
幸せそうですね、玉森さん。
ああ、3時間待った甲斐がある。
Was it? Was it?
君というやつは本当に。
It was raining and the streetcar was packed. That was probably because it would have been a huge pain to walk around in this humidity. For me, using the streetcar to go 2.5 miles had nothing to do with whether it was rainy or cloudy. When I happened to look outside, I saw 3 umbrellas spinning as they ran by. I recognized those guys. It's the kids in the bathhouse. Bet.
お風呂屋で見た子たちですね。
I knew it. For the moment, I prayed they wouldn't get on, but they noisily jumped onto the streetcar. I figured I'd move to the back and make room for the brats, but...
あ、昨日の浪人生じゃねえか。
We can see their faces. They're so cute! Oh my god. Sorry, I really like shotas.
ヒューヒュー。
Oh my god, are they like Tamamori, Minakami, and Kawase when they're young?
なんだその冷やかしは。意味がわからん。
意味わからん。
もっと奥詰めろよ。俺たちが乗れねえだろ。
Bitch. Kick him, Kawase. I mean, Tamamori.
そうだそうだ。
Soda. See? Isn't this look like Minakami? Well, Minakami should have his eyes closed. The glasses one is obviously Tamamori. The bitch one with the ponytails must be Kawase, right? That's what I was trying to do.
あのな、貴様ら。ここは公共の場だ。見よ、この冷ややかな。
Oops, I keep accidentally pressing it. Should keep my hand off. I said that, but when I glanced around, everyone was looking out the window and pretending not to notice us. It's called public. People hate to be... They were completely indifferent though. In the glass of a window, my eyes met those unfamiliar men. If you feel the same, say something.
いいから静かにしていろよ。
静かにしろよ. I stepped farther back and was instantly jostled around by the crowd and dropped my umbrella. I tried to pick it up, but I was so squished I couldn't move. That was when a pale hand picked it up.
これどうぞ。
Aww.
もうすまない。
すまない。
おい、何拾ってんだよ。
Got this dick. Go home. Kawase wannabe. Go home.
ついごめん。
お前はほんと優しいな。
なんだかお兄さんがかわいそうで。
かわいそうなわけあるか。こいつは痛いけな少年に突然話しかける不審者なんだぞ。
I mean, he's not wrong. What? That was how they saw me?
そうだ。昨日も言ったが、こいつも監視対象だってことを忘れるな。
Surveillance target? What?
でも昨日話しかけてきたのは僕たち不正規連隊の仲間になりたかっただけかも。
The Irregulars Regiment. In Shunro Ashikawa's adaptation of Sherlock Holmes, the Baker Street Irregulars were known as the Baker Town's Irregulars Regiment. So basically, it's a Sherlock Holmes thing. That's what I get, at least. She. Naming a simple group of delinquents Irregulars Regiment was pretty over the top. I was an adult, so I had no intention of hanging out with those who were less mature. Only able to move one hand, I pat the somewhat well-behaved one's head and then hid myself deeper into the crowd. I was unbelievably thankful the next stop was Shinbocho. I didn't want to be in that cramped car any longer than necessary. As the streetcar passed me by, the twerps pressed against the window made weird faces, but I no longer paid them any mind. As long as I didn't ride the streetcar around this time of day, I wouldn't run into them. As long as I didn't go to the bathhouse around the same time as before, I'll be able to avoid them. But why were they making fun of me? The waitress at the cafe seemed to be too. In the beginning, she'd been even more condescending. There were times where she wouldn't bring me a spoon no matter how many times I asked. No, you sad. That wasn't the only time I had been viewed as an idiot. I'll never forget, 2 years ago, we met an elderly man on the train heading to the capital. Tamamori's story. He had been somewhere between 75 and 80. He was the master of Ikeda Manor, and he would eventually take in Kawase as an adopted son. Oh, that's why he's freaking rich. Can't believe he just became rich and become like this freaking annoying bitch. Ikeda, that mysterious old man who didn't know how much longer he had left, had grown quite fond of us young men making our way to the capital to become the future of the nation, and told us we could rent a room at his mansion. Arigato. Thank you for your kind offer, but we are being taken care of by a person named Oizumi. Don't bore him with all that, Minakami. Yeah, he's offering to do us a favor. We might as well not to waste it. Minakami had sighed and said, please take care of this too, as he bowed his head. Oh. Well, Tamamori, you should have gone with the rich guy. When he told us he wanted to adopt us, the conversation gradually snowballed. At his sudden proposal, the grandparents I left behind the country crossed my mind, so of course I hesitated. But Kawase had immediately accepted, of course. He had no one who came to mind back in the country. Right when this joke we shared as we traveled started to have a tinge of truth to it, something happened that destroyed all my hopes. Someone had stolen my luggage. Don't worry of the worst luck, honestly. Young man with his head worn low had run off with my bag when I left in the aisle. With monkey-like reflexes, or maybe he really was a monkey, the thief had escaped my grasp. And you! Before he could even reach the second car, he was jostled around by the crowd and started to slow down.
I figured that now I'll be able to catch him, but he passed it along to the next thief. Honestly, I was also slowing down from exhaustion. Same. Even when I yelled, "Thief! Doroba!" it was thrown out by the sun. When he tried to disappear into the third rail car, Minakami shouted as loud as he could. A bag with 300 yen, it was stolen. Whoever gets it back will get half. What a huge lie. Well, look. Just like Minakami said, the look in everyone's eyes had changed. With the power of maturity, my bag was and was suddenly being passed above the heads of the crowd. And that's, people, is the power of money. The moment it was finally back on my bag snapped. What fluttered down inside the train car were my manuscripts, and more manuscripts. Some greedily miser must have tried to wrench my bag open by force. One page was swept away by the wind, and one fell into some far-sighted old lady's hand. Some landed on the heads of innocent bystanders, and one fell by my feet. Actually, it fell by Kawase's and Ikeda's son's feet as they come up to me and Minakami. Tamamori-kun, what's the meaning of this? Weren't you going to the capital to study to be a doctor? That's what I said? Of course. They say you know what goes in a person's head by the contents of their bag, but what is all this? That's why I was not abducted by the rich guy? Wow. You should learn from Kawase-kun. I don't really want to remember what happened after that. I gotten drunk and ended up between the two of the rail car sobbing on and on. Minakami was the only one who had me go back to my seat with a worried look on his face. Anyways, I fooled Ikeda-san at first, and even the shopkeeper at Umebachito. I mean, even if I had some underhand techniques, why were children the only ones who didn't fall for it? That was probably why I would never like children for as long as I lived. Same girl. Okay, and with that being said, as we return back to Umebachito and our shopkeeper, there seems a man to be waiting for us, but we have to find out the identity in the next episode of Hashihime of the Old Book Town. This was a long ride, and if you don't know, again, there's a lot of technical issues that you guys probably noticed on the first half, and some that I edited through, so hopefully it's not that obvious, and I hopefully didn't ruin any of yours immersion, but thank you everyone for watching. I really enjoyed the series, and I hope to continue it next week, hopefully sooner if I could, but I doubt it. Also for the rest of the year, I'll be making videos with the cat model instead, because I don't know, I'm just feeling nostalgic and I want to, so yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.